Hi guys. Use your turn signals. They're there for a reason. There's absolutely no reason for you to not use them. Use your goddamn turn signals. You need to use them. Please. The turn signal is meant for everyone around you to know what you're doing. This way they can prepare themselves and react to you. Now, there's really no specific group that does this. It just seems to happen a lot. If you're in the right lane trying to get into the left lane, you see an opening, you turn your turn signal on first, then you start drifting over or get into that lane. You do not do it as you're doing it or not do it at all, which people do. And it's infuriating because if I'm not prepared for you to come over and I'm trying to fill in that gap, at the last second, I'm going to hit your back tire. And we're all in the shit. So please use your turn signals. It does more than just anger people around you. When you don't use them, you are jeopardizing your life and the life of those on the road. It's really stupid to not do such a simple task. Now, I understand that some people don't like to do that because it gives another person a chance to cut them off or to speed up to not let them over. People are idiots, and people do that for no apparent reason other than they just don't like the other person being ahead of them. And I do understand that feeling, but it's better to deal with that than to cut someone off and possibly cause an accident because you are, once again, impatient or you just don't feel like using a turn signal. It's truly a silly thing to not do. I've had to pump my brakes more than a few times because people not realizing at the last second they have to get over to the right to make the light turn or do whatever U-turn they want, and they cut me off. Now, I'm already kind of hard on my brakes because I do drive fast. There have been more than a few times because I couldn't afford to repair my brakes in time that I've been driving with salt brakes. And a lot of people, if you don't know what that is, just ask someone. It just means your brakes are worn down to the point where they work, but they don't work well. So a person can slam on the brakes and not stop in time. This is a very common thing in New Jersey. We all have a tendency of driving fast. Therefore, we're very hard on our brakes. Therefore, there's more than a few people out there driving with worn brakes. And as such, cannot always stop in time. Go back to the other video. Be prepared to stop and everything. Be ready for that. But if you're cutting someone else off and they can't stop in time, that's on you. That is completely your fault. Yes, they should have the brakes repaired and up to date and everything, but not everyone can always do that on time as much as they need it to. But at the same time, they're not the ones cutting someone else off or not using their turn signal properly to notify everyone else around them. If you just jump out in front of someone and they don't see you, once again, if they're not paying attention, radio, text messaging while driving, seriously, why is that still a thing? Stop that. Well, then the fault's completely on you. And I'm not speaking as a legality issue, I'm talking about a moral issue. If you are not doing things you're supposed to be doing while driving and you cause an accident, that is on you. Completely. Just as if the people who are speeding cause an accident because they're trying to get around someone who's driving slow, it's completely on them. It doesn't change the fact that you're contributing factors to it by driving slow, but the responsibility is still on them. But if you're cutting someone else off, you're not just contributing factors. You are taking the responsibility of, well, I'm going to possibly cause an accident right now just because I'm an impatient asshole. Please, use your turn signals. Use them appropriately. Use them anytime. Like, I'm sorry. Just use them, please. I can't, I'm beating the dead horse here. Alright, bye guys.